Okay, guys, we are here with the creator of Rime. Guys, thank you so much for letting us play it. It was an amazing game. I have to ask you, what inspired you to make this game?
Well, first of all, no, thanks to you for playing it at last. This is a huge relief. We have been almost 4 years making the game, and you don't know how much it means that people can finally experience it and see it. Yes, it's real and it's great. Instead of inspiration, it may sound a little bit naive, but the thing is that we are from Spain, so we are based in the Mediterranean.
Yeah.
So the biggest inspiration for us was literally what we had outside the window, the light and color of the Mediterranean. That feeling of that you can feel the light and the breeze, and there's no real darkness. Everything is so imbued of life and color. So that's why Rime, well, at least when you start, is full of pastel colors, right? The Master of Light, who was Sorolla, is a Spanish early 20th century painter, was basically our biggest inspiration to create the world of Rime. And then we have, well, the negative space of Dali. There's a little, you have noticed that there were some touches of surrealism in there, like the perspective and things like that. And then Giorgio Chirico, who was an Italian surrealist architecture artist, who was the biggest inspiration for Tinico, for example, in The Last Guardian or Shadow of the Colossus or Ico. So that's basically, in terms of visuals, our biggest inspiration. But when we were thinking about the vision of Rime, the most important thing is how it would be to see the world through the eyes of a child again, right? That feeling of you can get lost, you can explore, the world is, you are not aware of the dangers, and just, well, exploring and being there, right? And that's the vision that, well, we follow since the beginning, a kid, an island, a tower, and we are so glad that, well, it's there after all this time.
Well, you've got a lot of complex puzzles in this game. It is a puzzle game. What motives did you take to, or maneuvers did you take to create these really unique and original puzzles?
Well, that's probably the process that has taken the most iteration. Visual language and the process of puzzles. We have made literally hundreds of puzzles, and most of them were shitty as hell. Because there was one thing that we were fighting, and in the end we embraced, and it's like, this is not a puzzle game or an adventure game. It's an action puzzle adventure, right? That means that it's not only about finding the logic behind the puzzle. You as the player are learning the rules of the world, just like your avatar, right? But all these puzzles, you have noticed that all of them are physical, right?
Right.
Because it's not about finding the solution. It's like, okay, now I get it, and I have to do it, because basically I need to physically go there and do the actions that solve the puzzle, right? So getting that right was the biggest challenge by far. There was one moment in development where basically we had open exploration that was great, and then you got inside and there was a dungeon full of rooms, and it was room puzzle, room puzzle, room puzzle, room puzzle, and to some extent it was like a porno movie, in the sense that you have action and a story, but they don't fit together, right? So we streamlined a little bit, and now compared to the puzzles we had, they are not so difficult, but they are more organic, in the sense that, okay, you get the basics super fast, jade materials react to sound, yellow materials are interactive, but then you get more and more complicated based on environmental conditions or the pressure of the predator or things like that.
So I know Rime comes out in May. So are you guys thinking about maybe potentially a sequel? Is that in the cards?
Well, I'm not going to lie to you. Yes, but for now we need to focus on finishing Rime. And the thing is, just like our previous title, Deadlight, we always said we will make a sequel if we really feel we need to tell the players something more.
Okay.
In the case of Rime, yes, because this is a universe, and it's about the emotions we basically are extracting from the players, from inside you. So yes, there's more we want to tell, but for now we want to finish the journey that has been Rime, and I don't know, maybe try new things before jumping into such a lot of development. Let's not forget that we are in the studio, right? We want to call ourselves boutique studio, which is the fancy way of indie. But in the end, we are very few people. And the thing is, after 4 years, probably want to try something shorter.
That makes sense.
And then, yeah, with the fresh mind and a cheerful spirit, let's try to surprise the world again.
Well, thank you so much, Raul.
Our pleasure.
Guys,
Thank
go
you.
get Rime now, or not now, but pre-order it now. Go get it in May. All right?
Now.
Yeah.